Like a ragdoll.
Whoa!
Let me go.
Long more, long
Run,
more.
run, run, run. Oh my. It's hot. Ah!
It's hot.
Put it on. Is it on? Whoa! Just kidding. Long more, long more. I have road rage. I used to have road rage when I was younger, but I don't have road rage anymore. And when I was a kid, I was dumb though. I used to like drive up to people's doors and I would like throw bottles into their car seat or into their car. I was fucking dumb. Like I would brake check people, I would drive up to their car, pretend like I'm gonna smash into them. But now I don't have it anymore because I realized how stupid that was. I think it's better to just live in a society where you give everyone the benefit of the doubt and just assume everyone is good natured. And if they cut you off, it's because they have to take a shit or they're pregnant and they have to deliver a baby immediately. I've been in situations where like, fuck, I gotta take a shit, I don't give a fuck what's going on, I'm gonna cut everybody off, I gotta get off the fucking freeway, you know? And if you put yourself in that situation, like, oh fuck dude, he gotta take a dump, let him go, let him go. And if you think positively like that, then I no longer have road rage. So even though I live in like the 626 and there's a bunch of stupid fucking fob drivers, and not all Asian drivers are bad, it's the fob ones. There's a clear distinction there. It's because they're taking their old country rules and they're bringing it here, and there's no rules over there. If you see their streets, there's fucking like a horse-drawn carriage and a Ferrari on the same intersection. That's crazy. No, this skit idea is actually Casey's idea. Casey's idea was people don't do the same things that they do in their car when they're walking around, and that's really weird. Like, why is it all of a sudden you're in the car? It's still a different mode of transportation, but the way you act in a car, even versus the way that you would act while riding a bike is completely different. Like, you don't see people riding a bike going, dring, dring, you stupid piece of shit, you motherfucker. Like, you know, you don't see that. It's just all of a sudden you're in a car and then you're like the hardest motherfucker on planet Earth. Like, what happened there?
I thought about it because, oh yeah, there's this one time where I was driving to the grocery store, and this is like the singular moment that really connected it all for me. This asshole was just like going in and out of the traffic behind me, and I could see him because there's just so much movement behind me. And I was like, what an asshole! He's gonna catch it to me. He's gonna cut me off, and sure enough, he did cut me off. He ended up pulling into the grocery store that I was going to. We both get out the car eventually, and I see him. He's like ahead of me, so he's walking to the grocery store. And I'm like, I recognize that guy now. You know, I seen him. I can you know, pick him out of the crowd. Once we're in the side of the grocery store, we're in the same aisle. We're looking for like chicken or something, and then he was like in front of me. And he was like, oh, sorry, you wanna here, go ahead, yeah. And then he moved out of the way from me, and I was like, motherfucker. Kind of like him now, you know. It's like, why did I hate him so much in the car? But then, like, you know, in person though, he wasn't that way. He was just, you know, maybe he was in a hurry, I don't know. And that kind of like gave me this spark of an idea. It's like, oh, people act so different in the car, even I do. And I think with cars and driving, for me, it's the same way. It's like when you're driving, it's like you see these things that's in your way. They're blocking you. They're inanimate objects. They're not human. They're just things that are just in your way, and I just fucking hate them, and they piss me off. And my dad, when he taught me how to drive, he taught me, like, when you're driving for yourself, it's whatever, but when you're driving someone else, you should try and accommodate for their comfort and be more like a limo driver, not a taxi driver. And I was like, I took that to heart when I was growing up. So I was like, all right, cool. When I drive, when I switch lanes, I don't want to, you know, peripherally see that person's head go like this, or when I'm changing gears, they're like this, like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's a good gauge for like comfort levels.
People driving in the far left lane going at 65 miles an hour. There's such like a huge gap between one car from another. It just drives me nuts because, like, especially if I have someplace to be, I'm like, dude, just move up forward so I can just like weave around and then just go here, and so I can just be at my destination faster. I don't flick people off when I get angry. I actually just yell at them. I was like, come on, man, like, why did this? It's like, stop being so stupid. It's like, fuck, I'm gonna be so late. The ones that really piss me off are the cars that just merge into your lane without signaling. When people have road rage, I think they feel safe actually like venting out within their car, maybe because there is like a protective bubble around them where they're inside the car and no one can hear their thoughts. But sometimes for me though, if that person well deserved it, I would have no problem calling them out and be like, hey bitch, watch out next time. And just like, I do yell in my car. I'd be like, man, what the fuck? Like, what was that? Or whatever. Like, I'll get frustrated. I don't like bottle it in. If I see somebody being an asshole when they're driving, I'll make their life miserable. I'll bully people who are bullies when I drive.
So you don't.
Yeah, I try to be like the what's the word? Like there you go. I'm like the Batman of the road. Thank you, Josh. If they're not letting me in the lane, I'm gonna cut you off because you forced me to cut you off. Because I'm not gonna miss my exit because you're being an asshole. It has happened in the past where I'm trying to like walk somewhere and somebody just stops like right in front of me.
Would you cut them off back or?
Yeah, I do. No, but I mean, I don't say anything like verbally though. I'll do it with my actions. So if they do something, I'll just be like what the hell, like whatever, and they'll try not to look at me because it's awkward when it's like face to face. Obviously, because you're not in the car and like it's totally different. But if somebody cuts me off in person while I'm walking, I will go around and cut them off. Like,
so this is like a skit. You actually, you actually
really
your car.
do.
I never had road rage until I moved to the 66. No, like where I'm from, everybody drives like a normal person, or they know how to space each other out and stuff like that. But here it's so confined, and they're all Asian. No, not saying that all Asians drive terrible, but it's like I think it's the foreign Asians that come here in the 626 area and try to adapt to the law here. Last minute decisions, that bothers me most. They never signal and they just kind of,
Squeeze
oh shit, I gotta go, and they just take it. Or they like signal left, but they go right. It's like sitting behind a keyboard rage. It's like sitting behind a computer and shit talking all the time, but literally you're not really gonna do it. It really is that. I think it's the self-satisfaction of actually the idea and imagination that you're about to do something. I find that interesting, but you're not really gonna do it. So I really believe, so when people are behind a vehicle, it's really like a safe zone for them.
No one else is affected by my anger but me. You know, I'm the one that's feeling bad here. So I try not to get road rage. If someone makes a mistake, if someone does something dangerous, I just try to outmaneuver the fuck out of them and make sure that I'm safe and I get away from it. if that fool cut in line, I would maneuver the fuck out of him and cut right back. It's like right here and I'm all like, no, you don't, motherfucker. It just really depends on how busy I am and how much of a time constraint I am in, because like if I'm super fucking busy and I need to get shit done, that's when I don't have much patience for anyone. I think people get really brave when they feel like they're protected, like whether they're online talking shit, yeah, you call you fucking trolls, you little bitches. You know, like there's a lot of aggressive drivers out there, but if you pull them over, try to fight them, they'll just drive away. Everyone doesn't like traffic, and it's a high stress area and everyone's pissed off. Don't be the one that's contributing to that.
Yeah, my road rage is pretty bad. I have no patience, especially living in the 626, dude. It is the fucking worst ever. Like, I don't understand how these people get their license. I never get as crazy as I do in my car. It's always like, I was in line, or hey, I was already here. But it's never like in my car where I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck do you not see me? Fucking open your eyes. My road rage is a level 10. Then my road rage in face-to-face situations is probably like a 1.
And why do you think that is, that you're more angry inside of a car?
Because I know no one's gonna hear me, and it's just like something that I'm just like, I have to internalize because it's not like socially accepted, and it's just stupid. Like, there's no real reason to get upset. Like, they could be having a bad day, they could be having an emergency or whatever, but because you're just so into your own world, which is your car, you don't give a shit about other people. At least for myself, I don't give a shit about other people, and I'm like, fuck it, no one's gonna hear me anyway. I could be as loud and as fucking crazy and as like morbid as I want to be right now. But when it's face to face and I take into account like, oh, it's an actual human being in the flesh, and you know, they breathe and they have blood the same way I do and all that stuff. So it's more of like a human to human connection.
Tyson is also known as Tysonius, and also Tysonius Copernicus,
Yeah.
and also Tysonius Copernicus III,
Yeah.
and also Meatball.
Yeah.
And also sausage.
Sausage.
And also meatloaf. And also